Hello. Um, I just wanted everyone to know that Owen is in there. He decided to get off of the top so I could get the bowls out, and then he's in there. He's going to pretend like he's hiding, but I'm sure he'll pop out. Um, anyway, I wanted to do an abundance meditation today. The energy of the date today, which is 222, is about balance and faith and manifesting miracles and like bringing in like auspicious and timely opportunities, like embracing those. So I figured what a better day to do this. But also I personally was working on some stuff. I go through these little like, I guess spirals or ups and downs, something like that. I know consciously that I can have whatever I want and that money comes to me all the time when I need it. And then I also check, like, what is abundance? Does it really just mean money? And a lot of times it does, because that's what we need to live. That's what we need to get by in this world that we live in. But a lot of times it is other things. So I have to remember that it doesn't always have to be in the form of cash. It's an energy exchange for what we put out there. So what I was doing this morning is I have these, this whole series, this Unlimited Abundance recordings that I listen to, and I listen to them over and over and over, because every time I listen to them, I hear something new in them. They're like 45 minutes to an hour long, and there's 24 of them. So sometimes I'll just like scroll up and down and be like, boom, that one today. And that's what I did this morning. And I instantly, she asked something, which I'm going to ask you, and I'll ask it again later. But she asked, what are you stuck on? And what do you, like something that you think you can't manifest? And she also asked, are you living in fear or making a choice? And I was like, whoa, okay. Because right now, I have so much money waiting, like right there, right on the edge. But I haven't sent out invoices, and I haven't gone and collected a check that I need to collect. So I literally have like $7 in my bank account. And I realized when she said that, I was like, wow, I'm not even making the choice to do what I need to do to get the money that I need. And then when I go through these like, oh my God, I'm broke, and I get in panic modes, I will literally spend every last penny I have at the grocery store. Like I'm going to starve to death or something. Like I don't have a fridge and a cupboard full of food. But I know that stems from my mom, because when I was in her uterus and she was pregnant with me, she lived somewhere in the middle of Oklahoma in the dead of winter and was like trying to like steal food from people. So because my dad wasn't bringing home any money, and she told me this story over and over, and I was like, and then it didn't dawn on me until much later in life that, wow, that's where a lot of my issues stem from. Just from that alone, like we energetically pick up things from our parents, and guess what? We can pick them up in utero as well. So I picked up a lot of fear and lack from that, and I always think like, oh, that's all cleared up, I dealt with that already, but clearly not, because I found myself in the grocery store today spending like actually I made some money last night, some cash, so I spent my last $37 on groceries that I'm probably not even going to eat. And I was gifted a box of vegetables, like one of those that get delivered to your house from the farm. I was gifted that yesterday, so I have plenty of food. I'm not going to starve. I'm not going to die. I got plenty of storage here too, so I'm definitely not going to starve and die. But that's where I head to when I'm feeling that like panic and lack and fear. And then I was like, why am I even feeling that? Because it's not just that I'm manifesting it right here and now. But I started to, as I listened to the recording a little bit more, I started to realize that I'm kind of panicking because of this retreat that I'm putting on in a few weeks. And I don't have enough people signed up yet to pay the people who are going to be there with me. So all my sound healing and my yoga and the tea ceremony and all of that, I don't have the money to pay them. And I don't want to put on a retreat that I can't pay people at. that's a personal thing with me. They've all agreed, like, no, we're getting this energy exchange is amazing. We're going to be in this cabin in the woods, and we're all going to get to participate. And so that's not a problem. But in my mind and somewhere in my subconscious, like, if I can't pay them, then it's not going to be good enough. And people are going to know, and people are going to feel that, and, you know, so whatever. So somewhere in my subconscious, that's seeping out. And then it's causing me to not make choices just in my everyday life, to send out invoices to people who will pay me instantly. And to do stupid things like go stock up on groceries that are probably going to rot in my fridge. And now I feel like if anybody wants some veggies, come on over, because I have tons of them. And then, anyway, so that's what spurred this today. And then I was looking into the energy of the date, and I was like, wow, this is the perfect time to do this. And I'm sure I'm not the only one in this place right now. So we all have some sort of something that we hold on to, that we don't step forward to, that we don't say, no matter what, I'll make this happen. So we're gonna tap into that today. So if you guys are tuned in right now and anyone wants to share something about where you think that you may be stuck on something that you don't think you can manifest, that would be awesome, because that helps me tap into that energy a little bit more. But just know that it could be anything. It doesn't have to be financial. It could be like, oh, I can't manifest a relationship. I can't manifest getting my car fixed. I can't manifest a good mechanic, you know, something like that. Oh, awesome. I love it. Yay, somebody else spends all their money on food. Anyway, so, oh, and also today, my friend Melanie she's traveling to Mexico to go, she like jumped off a cliff and is taking a whole big life risk and is going down to Mexico for a few months to just kind of live and be and do something totally different. So she keeps Facebook Living her trip down there, and she's had a couple car issues already just in a couple days. And she, this time, was on the Mexican side and had some light pop on in her car and was like, oh my God, I'm not near anything, I'm not near whatever. So she decided she would manifest a female mechanic that spoke English. She did pretty good, although she didn't get the English part. She actually manifested finding a mechanic where there was a woman, and she was actually like all in her skinny jeans wearing heels working on the car. And I thought, wow, that's pretty amazing. But then she said she didn't speak Spanish, right? Nobody spoke Spanish. She's deep in Mexico. Or, I'm sorry, English. They all spoke Spanish because she's deep in Mexico. And then she said something. She said, sometimes we manifest not necessarily what we want, but what we need. She needs to learn Spanish. She's going to live there for 3 months. She also needs to know about her car. And they straight up told her all kinds of things, and they were helping her with her translator, and they were pulling pieces out of the car to show her so that she knew the name of it, or they're pulling them out of other cars to show her. So I thought that was pretty dead on. Like, sometimes we manifest what we need rather than what we actually want, and they can be along the same lines. So think about that too as we go through this. What are we manifesting in our lives that are actually, we think it's not something we want, but it's something we need? And also know that the patterns that we repeat in our lives are not necessarily just because we made some choice. It could be something that happened because imprinting from our parents. It could be like genetic, energetic stuff that's going on. It could be a karmic contract that we have decided to come into this life to fulfill. It could be from another lifetime, from another dimension we've lived in. So just across the board, it could be from anything. And we're going to tap into the energy tonight to clear that across all of it, because I mean, this won't be the only time you need to do this, trust me, but hopefully this will clear some big stuff for everyone. I want Owen to pop up. You see the ear? There he is. Anyway, he'll pop up when he's ready. He's holding his space back there. It's his thing to do. And Lucy didn't move. Well, she moved enough for me to get the bowls out, but she's over there too, holding some deep space for us. And, okay, so let's do this. I want you to think about what is something that you are stuck on, that you think you can't manifest? And really, really tap into that. And even if you feel like you've manifested everything that you need right now, where do you think maybe you're blocked and moving even, oh, and it's 4:44, yay. So let's get started. Even if you've manifested what you think, everything you think you need, where do you think you might have some sort of block or resistance to pulling in even more? Because we deserve even more. Or where can you manifest for others, maybe? This morning, and I know I feel like I'm just telling all kinds of stories right now, but I gotta get them out. This morning I was having breakfast, and these people were just whining and moaning and bitching and going just on and on and on about the homeless people in OB, and just ranting. And I put my headphones in and listened to some music instead, because I was like, I just want to eat my breakfast in peace and not be surrounded by this. I almost got up and walked out, but and then as I was leaving, there were some guys out there, and somebody asked me for money, and I thought, okay, I have a couple dollars after I just spent my money on food. And I had a couple dollars left in cash, and so I handed them the money, and like I could feel them like seething inside the restaurant that I was giving these homeless people money. And it made me feel so good, because not only was I getting them in the restaurant, but you know what? Like, I have plenty. And if these people are on the streets for whatever their reason is, I have spent my money on some crazy ass shit. You know, useless stuff that was harmful to myself, to my body, to my being. So if that's what they're going to go do with it, that's what they're going to go do with it. But right now, I'm going to give that to them with love and good energy and good vibes, in hopes that it helps them somewhere along the line. So in that case, think of how you can manifest maybe for someone else, if you've already manifested everything that you would like. So I'm going to quiet down for a moment and give you guys a second to think about whatever it is you're stuck on that you don't think you can manifest. And ask yourself, as you think about that, are you living in fear, or are you making a choice about whatever the next step can be? And maybe you don't know what that is yet, but are you making some sort of choice? Maybe that choice will come to you tonight. And I want you to, wherever you are, find a comfortable spot and just begin to notice your breath. Maybe close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, slowly exhale, beginning to relax your body on a physical level. And just notice the sensations in your body. Notice the thoughts that come through your mind. And begin to imagine a bright light coming in through the top of your head, traveling down your forehead, through your third eye, illuminating so that you can see whatever it is you need to see. Traveling down past your ears so that you can hear whatever it is you need to hear. Traveling down through your mouth and your throat. So that you can say whatever it is you need to say. Moving into your heart space. So that you can live with compassion and love. That you can accept with gratitude, and you can give with gratitude. moving down into your solar plexus. Filling up so that you know that you are worthy of receiving. Moving down into your sacral chakra. Filling up your sacral area. Knowing that your creative energy is sacred and can bring you whatever you need. And then traveling all the way down to your root chakra. Giving you that sense of security, stability, safety. Knowing that all of your needs are taken care of. And then feel and see that light traveling all the way deep into the earth. All the way down into the core of the earth. And then that light, as if there's a trampoline down there, bouncing back up through the earth. Up into your roots chakra, your sacral chakra. Back up into your solar plexus and into your heart. And then expanding out through your arms. Expanding all around you. Feel it going out a few feet. Feel it filling the room. And see that light and energy expanding bigger than the house that you're in or the building that you're in. Expanding out around your neighborhood, out into your town or your city. Filling out into the state, bigger than the state that you're in, bigger than the country that you're in, expanding. You are this energy. Feel it expanding outside of this world, up into the universe, up into the stars, connecting with the divine energy that flows through all of us, and asking your higher self, what is it that I am stuck on? What is it that I don't think I can manifest? What is in my way? What is it that blocks me? How can I live by making a choice rather than living in fear? How can I say, no matter what, I will make this happen? Know that all this is a story. It's just a story that we're living, and you can change that story at any time. So we can go back and it's like a computer, we can change it and reboot it. So we can clear, delete, uncreate everything that we've created de-story. Take the story out of whatever the situation is, whatever's blocking you, and then rewrite it. So if you're feeling blocked because anything is coming your way that's not allowing you to move forward, there's people you work with that you don't like, there's people that always put you down, then clear, delete, uncreate, and de-story any of that. If you're feeling that people are always out to get you, clear, delete, uncreate, and de-story all of that. You feel like you're not worthy of making more money or getting the things that you need. Anywhere where your parents' influence has created a belief system in you that you don't necessarily vibe with anymore. Clear it, delete it, uncreate it, detach from it, de-story it. Take the story out of it. It's not your story, it's their story. Anywhere where you're not feeling connected to a higher source, whatever that is for you. Clear, delete, uncreate, and de-story that. Anywhere that you think or feel that money is evil, clear, delete, uncreate, and de-story that. Anywhere you feel like you're in a negative spiral or overwhelmed, clear, delete, uncreate, and de-story that. Any beliefs you have that money isn't just energy. Clear, delete, uncreate, and de-story that. Anywhere you don't think that you can make it happen, clear, delete, uncreate, and de-story. Anywhere you don't believe in miracles, or that things happen auspiciously, clear, delete, uncreate, and de-story that. Any karmic contracts you have, any genetic boundaries, clear, delete, uncreate, and de-story across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere your heart just isn't in it, clear, delete, uncreate, and de-story. Anywhere you're holding on to the beliefs that somebody told you weren't good enough. Clear, delete, uncreate, and de-story. Anywhere you believe that everything has to be hard work, that things can't just come to you easily and effortlessly. Clear, delete, uncreate, get rid of that story. Anywhere you think that you are without, even when you're not. Anywhere that you spend your last dime on food just because you think you have to, because there's a lack somewhere. Clear, delete, uncreate, and destory. Anywhere you feel you can't pay yourself or someone else. Whether it's with money or some other energetic exchange. Clear, delete, uncreate that. Create a new story for that. Anywhere that fear enters. Clear, delete, uncreate, and destory that. Anywhere you feel unsafe in the decisions you're making. Clear, delete, uncreate, and destory. Anywhere you feel stagnant, like you just can't move somewhere, like you can't take the next step. Like there's a dam built up, or a boulder in the way. Clear, delete, uncreate, and destory. Anywhere you can't just relax. Anywhere you can't just believe wholeheartedly. Anything that makes you think you can't receive. Clear, delete, uncreate, and destory. Anywhere you think your bank account always has to be empty. Clear, delete, uncreate, and destory. Anywhere you don't tell people what you need or what you want. Clear, delete, uncreate, and destory. Anywhere that you feel fearful of surrendering, fearful of the unknown, of what might be if you don't have a plan. Clear, delete, uncreate, and destory. Anywhere you have a lack of trust. Trust in yourself, trust in others, trust in whatever your divine is. Clear, delete, uncreate, and destory. Anywhere you're not compassionate for yourself, where you find it hard to be compassionate for others. Clear, delete, uncreate, and destory. Anywhere you believe that things happen to you and not for you, clear, delete, uncreate, and destory. Begin to bring your awareness back into your body by taking a deep breath in with an open mouth exhale. Take another deep breath in. Really feel your whole body with that prana life force. And slowly exhale. Thank you all for joining me this evening, for taking time, for wanting to make a change, for wanting to release whatever it is that holds you back. And then I invite you all to listen to this more than once. It'll be recorded. I'm actually going to put it on my YouTube. It'll take me a couple days probably. I can't make any promises, but I'm actually going to put it on my YouTube channel as well. And then go back and listen to it more than once, because there's things right now, and especially if you were busy tuning and you didn't have like time to yourself, that will, like I said, when I listen to those other ones like over and over, because every time I listen to them, I'm like, whoa, really? I didn't realize that before. Or it hits something new. So I definitely invite you to listen to this more than once. You can fast forward through all my stories in the beginning. But I hope that this was something that could help us all, and that cleared a lot of blocks for all of us in manifesting anything and everything that we want. I didn't get to see everybody. The comments go really quick, so hopefully I hit on everyone's stuff. I just try to tap into the energy anyway of what everyone needs. Oh, I just keep seeing his little ears pop up. What's up, Owen? Everyone wants to say hi. Anyway, I'm going to stop babbling. That's all I've got to spit out today. Thank you all so much for joining me, for taking time for yourself, for wanting to make change, for wanting to release and surrender. From my heart to yours, namaste. Adios.